Alright, good morning. Welcome back to another video on an absolutely stunning morning. Bit of a cool night last night. Not a frost, but not far off it. We're still end of February now, so the pike haven't started spawning, but they might be thinking about it soon. You probably see by the title then, I think the video today we're going to have a look at the favourite rod that I've talked about in the last couple of videos, so we're going to give it a blast. Because obviously it's been a cool morning as well. We've got the dead bait rods, we're going to maybe stick 2 of those out the back of the boat, do a bit of drifting, cover a bit of ground, try and round jetties, marinas, in around the edge of the shallow areas as opposed to right in them, because it's still cold. Water temperature's still cold. Water temperature is exactly 7.3, so it's actually down from last week. Last week it was 8.4. So I don't know what way to take that, to be honest. But that's the plan of attack. As I said, I'm going to use the favourite X1 rod and the X1 reel. I'm going to give it a bit of a blast today with the curly tails and the snaker shots and things like that, and see how we get on with that. But that's it. Stick around, stay tuned. Oh, and Raymond's back. Raymond has been over more times now than I think I've even been out. So yeah, 5 20s later and many trips, he's back again. So maybe another one on the cards, who knows. Right, so just getting set up here. Raymond's having a cast with the favourite rod just while I set the dead bait rods up, and literally first cast he had a follow. Big swirl just at the side of the boat as he brought it in. So dead baits, gonna stick a mackerel out, and with a roach already out over there. As I said, we're gonna sort of fish shallow-ish water today, and to see how that goes. But it's a good start that he's seeing fish already. Hell of a cast.
You'd almost think you think that.
Yeah. There we go. I'll just set this up out of the road. Bait runner on. So you've got the lives going, as you can see. Quite a few bait fish in the area, hence the reason why we've actually come in here. So maybe let's just have a look at some of the lures that we're maybe going to use today. So I've got a few new ones on the go, obviously some of my own, and some of the select range as well with us. So these are all going to get a first look at the 19cm baits are on the go today. Snaker shad juniors, so 19cm, 56 grams, something like that. Even got this fancy pink one as well, which we're going to give a blast. And we've got the roach pattern curly tail. We've got the BKK hooks on it with the orange. Don't particularly use these that often, but I just like how it matches up with that particular lure. So that's what we're gonna give a chuck around, I think, for the first while and see how that goes. Definitely these 3 anyway. And then we will chop and chain, see how things go. So, as I said, we're gonna give the favourite rod a blast. Just get all the tangles out that Raymond put it in. So this is the X1 model, matched up with the X1 reel. It's actually favourite braid on it as well, which is quite nice stuff. I think that's something like 40 pounds. Really low diameter, quite smooth. But the rod itself is 130 gram casting weight. What is it overall? Just 30, no sorry, that's a lie. It's 30 to 110 gram casting weight, so it's super light, even for 110 gram. It's quite a nice action to it. Dear Raymond, how far was that down?
That's why it wasn't me.
Oh yeah. But what I like about the rod itself is it opens up the door then where you can actually fish quite a few different baits with it, as opposed to just going heavy. So it'll obviously cast the snaker shads, which are 110, and it'll also cast what I'm going to start off with, which is the snaker shad junior, 57 grams. So it's probably perfect for stuff like this and the curly tails and whatnot. So that's the plan of attack. So I'm going to let you have a bit of a look at this guy. This is my first time really actually giving the 19cm a bit of a blast. I haven't really fished them that often. If anything, I actually think these move better. than the bigger versions, but I suppose you do need something for every occasion. So we've obviously got the 19cm, we've got the 24cm, we've got the curly tail, which is 30, and then we've got the big daddy of them all. We've got the XL, which is 35cm. So covering all options now with them. So yeah, really nice finish to the rod as well, as I said. Reasonably priced as well, the Axe ones. I think they retail at something like in around £80, so they're not a huge cost, but really nice finish, really nice rod to use as well. Nice to get a decent fish just early doors, wasn't it? Like that. Funny baby. But that's the 19cm. As soon as I changed the weight and got it down a bit deeper, it made all the difference. There we go, natural roach. 19cm, 56, 57 grams, something like that. And the proof's in the pudding, I suppose. But as you can see, the rod, really nice backbone to it, but a flexible tip, so you've got plenty of poke and power when you need it, but also not that much where you're going to interrupt the fight and take away all the fun, I suppose.
Finish the sentence.
Any more pliers? Sorry, I might need just a second set of pliers. So we've caught this guy who's very willingly took a lure, but we found that it has a trace down its throat, so we're going to...
Oh, that's not a trace.
What on earth is that?
Whatever it was broke.
It's gone now, but it doesn't feel like wire, whatever that.
That's braid.
Are you sure? It's like...
That's braid.
No, it's not. I think that's is that elastic off a pole or something maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't
Either
seem
way, we'll get the...
It doesn't seem to be bothering them.
No, it doesn't seem he's still plenty of life, but anyway, thank you. So that was it. Sort of helped that fish out. I do think that popped off. There's something maybe left in there, but you're never getting it out. It was right down his stomach. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Strong enough to...
Well, it felt like pole elastic. It was quite strange, whatever that was. Maybe it's
been down there long enough that it digested the blade or whatever it was.
Hopefully. Right, well, that's a good start. I'm not on the first cast either. I hate catching fish on the first cast. I think your deadbait float's doing a wee bit of moving there. Or is that the boat? You sure? Just take a bit of the slack. No, just take a bit of the slack off it so it doesn't. It's going to move about a bit with the flow and stuff too. So, but yeah, good start. I wasn't 100% confident now that we would get many on lures just with sort of the frost this morning. So the fact that Raymond's had a follow and then I've had that one, signs are good. Raymond doesn't come over for those though. As I said, more times than not, you've been here, you've had at least a 20, hasn't it really, I suppose? So the bar's set. Yeah, they're like as I said, they're only 80 quid or something, but they're really nice finish.
Yeah, well, you consider this would be at least 2 or 3 times the price yet.
Yeah, well, I think, what are they now? I think they're 180 or something, those custom predators. But I've always said it, you know, Eastern European rods tend to be a lot, I don't know, I always find them to be really good quality, with likes of Dragon and obviously Favourite.
Quality for the money.
Yeah, definitely.
you get the finish, you can go and shoot.
Alrighty then, let's go. So Raymond's switched on to the 19cm, so he's using the UV pink one. I've switched on to the roach now with the BKK hooks. And I'm just going to let you see this bad boy in the water. Don't know if you can see that or not, but that is dirty. In the best possible way. It's a 15 gram weight on it. As I said, there is a bit of a flow here, so at least 15 grams is needed. I don't know why I'm getting the feeling, even with, you know, the bit of cold frost, I'm just getting the feeling that the lures are going to outfish the deads today, which is they haven't done all winter really. I'm just getting that vibe today that that might be the case. Raymond's here for 2 days, so it'll be interesting to see what the overall numbers are from start to finish. Just remember your stopper if you can. Good scrap out of this one. That's it's an upper double, is it?
Maybe mid double. We're putting a bend in the rod. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish.
Right, bring her over. That's a stunning fish.
14 maybe?
Oh, it's a bit more than that. A bit more than that.
Yeah, right. Might even have to weigh that. You give a guess.
Oh. Oh, wait if you want. You're very lucky you caught it
I was
actually.
going to say it wasn't very well hooked.
Yeah. Right, just I set that rod up there and then grab the scales and stuff from it. And there we go, just under 15. Not a bad fish at all. Really, really stunning markings on it. Really, really good. I said this morning I'd be happy with a 15 pounder, so close. Okay, so these are some of the select lures that I was saying that the guys from Favourite very kindly sent out with the rod. Not quite sure what to use. A really underrated colour as well is purple, believe it or not. Some of the smaller lures I've had in the past fishing for perch, and I've ended up catching quite a few pike on them, like the Easy Shiner, which is like a purpley blue colour. Easy Fat something or something, I don't know what it's called, but whoa, really strong scent of it. But I'm gonna similar sort of size, give or take, to my Snaker Shad Juniors, so I'm gonna switch on to the single stinger with it. I just feel they'll move a bit better than what I had with that jig head. Okay, so on to another spot, and we're going into the shallows now, so 4.5 feet of water. It's not a spot I would fish very often here, obviously for obvious reasons, because it is so shallow, but just coming in for a nosy just to see if any of the pike are lingering around the edge of it, thinking about coming in here soon. This particular bay is both really, really shallow, like 1.5 to 2 foot deep for basically all of the bay, so I'm just fishing on the outskirts of it, because you just never know. Sticking with the same lure, still got the 5 gram weight on it, so just need to keep it moving because it'll get stuck very easy. We did come in here before in the past, sort of around this time of the year with the fly rods. You know, fly fishing for pike, and had a good few. Like. Oh, out there's a hit there on the dead bait here. Definitely, I was just watching the float and then I just seen it fucking as if, yeah, there you go, told you. Sod's law and all that.
I did warn you. Don't
Don't let it fool you. It's only that wee mackerel, like, so whatever you want. Alright, go on ahead. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Any size?
No. But it's coming towards me.
You sure?
Yeah, look at it. It's not woken up yet. It could be a...
Let the stopper come through when I see it.
It could be a double. It's just not woken up yet.
I think that's bigger than you think.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna be first.
Keeps making a complete liar out of me.
Moving now, are you?
I don't know.
Are you going to put this up dead, babe?
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not doing
I
that.
was joking.
But it's more the point. It does prove my point though of on the edge of the
It's nice fish.
on the edge of the shallows. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to right in them. Small head on it again though.
Didn't die. Strong fish.
Especially the river ones. Two for mackerel now. Okay, that's us. Gonna hit the road. Started messing about with the perch there, so really the last hour or so, but a couple of pike as well. So what to finish on 13?
Yeah.
13 pike. I think it was 7 to the
dead baits.
7 to the dead baits and 6 to the lures, which is sort of average enough, to be honest. But yeah, as I said, the main sort of aspect was to try and use that rod as much as possible. Give it a good blast today. Really enjoyable. As I said, got a bit of bend in it, a few different fish, so I'll continue on with it now over the next few months and give it a really good bash and see how I think. But that's it. Thanks for tuning in as always. Raymond's here tomorrow again, so I don't know if we'll do another video or not. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, see you on the next one.